everyone, welcome to my channel. First time seeing me. Today we've got Will It Start. Now it's a Petter A11, which is A1 Series 2, not to be mistaken for a Petter A2, which is actually a twin cylinder. I've had the engine probably 12 or 13 years, been sat badly in a container, been damp for the past 4 years. Just figured, why not get it out, have a go at getting it going before I sell it. Don't really want to sell it, but struggles of life, loss of storage, stuff like that, things have to be done. Already wound it over, it's got compression, we've already checked it for oil, stuff like that. So I'm now going to take out the spark plug, see if we got a spark. If not, then that'll need a dressing, and if I can get a spark out of the magneto, then it might end up with being a video about timing as well, in which case we'll be digging in deeper. So I'll grab the tools and we get on with it. Okay, back with the tools. Take the spark plug lead off, take the plug out. Long threads. Give it clean, and we rest it on the exhaust silencer, which is usually a good earth point, making sure the lead doesn't touch, like so. As suspected, there's nothing there. So now I'll take the back off on the magneto. Have a look. Yeah, it's fairly dirty. Get you to have a look. So as you can see in there, the main isn't too bad, but the points are a little bit dirty. So all I'll do is now I'll use a little piece of emery or sandpaper, and I'll get in there and clean them, and then we'll try again. Right. So we'll open the points, slide it in if it will, yeah, which it does. Bring it round to impulse, because that's usually the point when the points are closed, and then we just move it back and forth in there, and that should clean the points. Nice and easy. It's actually much easier on a water cool variant because you haven't got the extra space of the cowling. Much easier to get straight in. And what I like to do is, after giving them a bit of a itchy with that, get in there with a screwdriver, usually the roughest end that you've got, because it scratches up the points a little bit. Because I always find that after using sandpaper or something like that, a lot of people will put paper in there, but I find all you're doing is just making it shine. It's not actually cleaning the crap off as such, and it just gives it an extra scratch point where the points actually start sparking. If the points are sparking, you can always guarantee you're going to get it at the plug. Okay, they've roughed up. Try it again. Handle on, push in. Beginning to get somewhere. Do it again, just another scratch up. I'm not going to bother with the sandpaper or emery, just literally scratch the points with the roughest part of the screwdriver. Right, getting hit in the face by a spark plug, decided it wants to go flying, and we try again. Nice consistent spark all the time, even above impulse. We just make sure before putting it back in. You can just barely see it at the points, but it is a lovely spark. Right, important to note, always, I mean always, allow a flywheel to come to a stop before you grab the plug. It's surprising the amount of people that I have seen that won't bother slowing it down, won't wait for it to stop, yeah, just grab it. They learn. Okay, snug her down, back on, see what we got in the tank. Something in there. Varnish. Right, fuel can. Got a funnel. Can't find a funnel, so I'll have to be a bit careful. Fairly big opening on these, so it's not the end of the world. Splash. Remember if that fuel tap is open or closed at that. I think if I remember right, that's closed. Push it down. And for those of you that are wondering about the different colour fuel tank, when I last got it out and I wanted to show it, because it still looked decent then, the original fuel tank decided it didn't want to hold anything anymore. Luckily I had that one in storage, just whacked it on. Smell fuel. Getting through to the carb. Yeah, just whacked it on and then discovered that it didn't want to play ball. So I might even end up having to get into the carburetor in a minute. We will soon find out. Let's give it a go. Choke on. Yeah, throttle's moving. Choke on. Don't know that it is getting fuel. Oh, it's not got a drain tap. Right, okie dokie. Sometimes it might just be the fuel shut off. Let's give it a bit of a tap. Pretty sure that is fuel on. Right, we're definitely getting fuel up. Check the spark again, in case we have lost it. Wouldn't be surprised looking at the state of the head. It's got the old alley fatigue. Well, no, it ain't got fatigue, it's growing. Can't smell fuel. I'll show you this head. No, she never used to be like that. Used to be nice and clean like the fins under it. And it's even all around here on the timing cover. That all used to shine up lovely. So no, so did the flywheel. But that was a time ago. Right, try again. An important thing to note, don't put the spark plug over the plug on. It can still shoot out of there if you do get fuel up. It will ignite. And it will get you and will position you a bit better. we've lost spark again. We'll have another scratch. Part of me is actually beginning to wonder if it's the old plug finally give up. It is a pretty old NGK, so it might even be that. Or it could just be the connection then. Start. Doesn't look overly special, I will admit. Force it on there. The thing with these, they've got a drain hole on the bottom, and they do like to cover a magneto in fuel. Good old Zenith. Those stupid designs. Still, it could be worse, it could be a Solex. I've had nothing but aggro with them over the years. On the earlier Petters, the Bamfords, they're always some sort of aggro. Pretty sure it's keeping us back. So the connection in that lead isn't too special. But with the state of the head, it might not even be earthing. Pretty sure it is dragging fuel through. I think we keep losing spark again. Yes. Not a happy bunny. Keep losing spark. I will just find another plug quick. Wrong size plug, but it'll do for checking for a moment. See, the end feels better on that one. That one's showing that it's intermittent. But according to what I'm seeing, it can only be the state of the points. They really aren't happy. I just can't see that working. It is so intermittent. So a lot of the time with these Pack A series and the Waco A series, you can get away with just cleaning the points. It is very rare that a coil, condense or anything like that goes wrong with them. That's why I'm not really too fussed at digging inside. It's either that or some of the small wires for the condenser or the shut-offs obviously got corroded and they're arcing on the body or something like that. But either way, it's not too bad of a job, but it does mean taking the magneto off, because on these, the carburetor, the manifold, everything's all in the way. A bit of a pig to get to if you don't want to take it all off. Can be done with a small screwdriver and a long one. You can come past the manifold. Have done it on a rally field before. Right, I'm going to see if I can find something a little bit rougher and really give them points a good clean. Right, been into it. I've got another front spark back. In fact, you might even be able to see it because it's getting a bit dark. See if you can see it. Now, although it doesn't show it on the camera, it shows it as intermittent, it is actually a really good big spark. So hopefully now she should go. Dirty threads. Just snug it up. Plug it back on. Take that off. Try it. We had a pop. It's a good sign. Come on, baby. Fuel is not nice. Model screws missing. Try and do it on the mixture. sure. Getting fuel starvation. I think the carburetor's got a little bit of crap in it. Well, at least we know it runs. It is now getting pretty dark, so I'd better pack up. But it runs. There's definitely a problem with the volume mixing on it. Turn that off. Yeah, so probably have to dig back into it, give it clean. But at least we know now it will run. It used to run really nice. Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to do quite a few more, whether it be will it starts or just in general what I'm up to. Behind you at the minute I've got listed the tank called back out, which I'm hoping to get going and possibly sell on. Yeah, got a bit of a mock-up going. Of course it is getting dark. Yeah, so got it back on the trolley, got the tank back to it, just got it wedged in place at the moment by a bit of wood and petter pulley just to get the height. Yeah, I'll give you a run through of it as and when I get round to it. What a gorgeous night. Anyway, getting distracted. But yeah, we'll be back with this one hopefully tomorrow, because I'm away the weekend. And yeah, you might even see quite a bit more of me. Not sure how you'd take that. Not sure if I'd be looking forward to it myself. Catch you all soon.